It's a bittersweet day today, and the tables have turned. Joyce, you are now the interviewee, and I had the honor to ask you about your career of excellence. What moves you, what inspires you, and what are you looking forward to most as you enter this new chapter? Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm always more comfortable asking the questions than answering them, but I'll give it a shot.
When thinking about your decision to step back, what was your thought process?
For me, it was a lot of family influence, knowing that a grandchild was on the way, another daughter is about to get married. My heart broke shortly after Mike Anderson retired. He probably only had about a year of retirement before he so tragically passed. Nobody knows how much time you have. I'm going to seize this while I can and do the best I can, and I feel like I'm not leaving any opportunity aside.
What makes this time a little bit different in terms of leaving?
You know, when I left Channel 6, it was with the hope that someday, somehow the stars would align, and I will forever be indebted to the management at Channel 12, because truly the day after I left Channel 6, they reached out to me and said, when you're ready to come back, please consider us. But now that I'm leaving, I'm not going to come back in any anchor type capacity. I'm grateful to be able to do periodic projects because it's in my blood, but I really feel that there's a sense of finality here, and I'm so grateful for whatever the next chapter might hold.
What do you know you'll miss most from journalism, from the newsroom?
Oh, that's easy. From this whole building, the people. Seems cliche about a work family, but it's not cliche for me. I will miss the jolt of energy when there's breaking news.
We interrupt programming for breaking news.
Miss the desire to be immediately prepared when something happens, but I am hopeful that I'll do my best to live in the moment.
Do you still get nervous? Does that ever go away?
I get nervous all the time. And one of my first news directors said, when those butterflies go away, that's when you need to worry. And you always want to be, again, energized by the goal of doing a good job, but never so lackadaisical about it that, you know, you come off as aloof.
Well, I'm nervous right now.
That's good.
That's good.
So am I.
There you go. But you take time out of your day to meet with students, to talk to students. Why is it so important for you to do that?
Oh, you got to pay it forward. And I really think it's important to explain to the next generation how rewarding this career can be. If you want a chance to learn something new every day, to have a way to influence people's collective thought, what better way to do that?
What do you hope for the future journalists?
I hope they carry with them attention to detail, power of preparation, and the continued willingness to comfort the afflicted and afflict the comfortable.
What keeps you motivated?
It's the challenge. So if you tell me I can't do it, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to figure out a way that I can.
Joyce, who taught you your work ethic?
Oh, my mom and dad. My father could not read. My father left school in like second or third grade because he had to help his father, whose wife suddenly died. So he was left helping raise the kids. And my first newscasting, if you will, I would sit with the Chicago Sun-Times and the Chicago Tribune, because I grew up in Chicago, and read the stories aloud to my dad, because he was trying to learn how to read, even though he didn't get out of grade school. And my mother did not get out of high school. They both worked so hard that me and my 4 brothers and sisters not only have our college degrees, we all have graduate degrees, because they knew the power of education.
What do you hope Southeast Wisconsin knows or remembers about you?
That I try my best every day to be sure what I was saying was accurate and clear. I paid attention to detail, I was prepared, and I respected their wisdom as an audience. I never took that for granted, and when they gave me their trust, I held it very carefully and did all I could to protect it. I just am so grateful to the people of southeastern Wisconsin for welcoming me, because I know that's the catalyst, and to the station for giving me the platform. I'm just blown away by the opportunities that I've had and the way I've been able to resonate with people over the years, and feel incredibly fortunate.
And it almost goes without saying that we know there will be a void in the newsroom, but we are just so lucky enough that you'll be coming back periodically, so you're not leaving completely. But, you know, as so many people have said, there's big shoes to fill, and they're so big because your career of excellence is just so grand, Joyce. But I want you to know that in every step that I take in this new role, I have your legacy, your inspiration, and your poise in the back of my mind, just keeping me going. So I thank you for that.
Well, that means so much to me, and I have no doubt you will absolutely run with this baton. You're well positioned, and your heart is in the right place, and your alignment with the goals of the importance of this job. That's what you always keep in the front of mind, and I know you'll do that.
Thank you.
And I just want to say it's been an honor and a privilege to be here with you night after night for several years. You're thorough, you care, you're passionate about this profession, and you mentioned in that piece about paying it forward. You pay it forward here in the newsroom as well. You lead by example. You're a natural teacher, and we're all learning from you. We learn from you every day, just watching you work. I know I'm a better journalist because of you, and I appreciate that.
That means so much to me, and it's been my honor to work alongside you. I still love doing breaking news with you because we just have this language. Even when we're not saying anything, we know what's happening next. I'll miss that.
Well, we're going to miss you too, but you will still be here for special reports as well, so just not on the anchor desk. You know, we have been celebrating Joyce all week right here on 12 News at 6. You can watch all of our segments right now on the WISN 12 app.